Hello. Welcome everyone to tonight's Heart Center Connection. My name is Jay Dubois, and I am a professor and author of the book Stop Leaking Power. And tonight we have a great topic. Have you ever walked into the room and turned yourself down? Have you ever walked in the room and not said the thing that you knew was going to send you to the next level, to get you a lot of attention? Have you ever walked into a meeting and undersold yourself? Have you ever intended to go in for a raise and walked out never having asked? So we have this war in ourselves sometimes between authenticity and fitting in. Some of us have been told, you're too much, you're too fat, you're too shy, you're too thin, you're too whatever, hyper, you're not smart enough, you're not pretty enough, whatever. We've been told many things. But that is what we like to call around here negative information. That is the negative information that we have been programmed with. But before we get ahead of ourselves, I want to delve a little bit into this, because of course we've all had this experience to some level, whether it's with our family or with our friend group, at school, at work, maybe with our significant other. So we've all felt this war in us between authenticity and fitting in. We, as humans, we biologically need to be attached. And when we have received trauma, or when we don't have a strong enough self-love, strong enough internal strength, then we can easily give up our authenticity to fit in better, to deliver to people what we think they want. So, Winnie, I would love it if you would come on and talk for a few moments about what you've learned from Gabor about authenticity and the war between authenticity and fitting in. Hi, Winnie.
Hello, everyone. First of all, I want to say a warm hello to everyone who is watching online, including my mom and my dad. Wow, and David. Thank you so much, Veronica, Alan, April, Chloe, Jay, everyone also watching live from YouTube and Facebook. I want to introduce all of my friends. Okay, tonight's topic is actually the greatest flourishing. And so if you're here tonight, this is a really great day. A really, really great day. So Dr. Gabor Mate, he says that humans have two needs. There's attachment needs, and then there is authenticity needs, right? So what happens is many of us grew up in an environment, whether it's in a house or in a school, in a social group, maybe in the workplace, where we're expected to conform. And if you don't conform and if you don't follow or obey the rules, then people give you a negative experience. So if you've ever had that, what happens is all of us are made in this perfect image of God. All of us are absolutely perfect before age 3. And at some point, we decided to start hiding. Our soul light stopped shining. Why? Because we want to fit in. We want to feel we belong. And at some point, what I noticed in myself, okay, I just check I'm allowed to share this. So at some point in my life, I was actually suicidal 5 times in my life. And now all of my friends know that Winnie is like a rock star. I just learned this new phrase. What is the definition of a rock star? Rock means I'm reliable. It means I have a very solid foundation, an unshakable heart, a very clear direction of what I'm here to do and how I'm going to serve millions of people. That's the rock. And the star is about shining. It's about shining our soul's light because we are now in the soul light era. So let's sing Love, Peace, Harmony. Helen, please lead us.
Oh, yay! Hello, everyone from Toronto. So let's get started. Hi, Jay. Hi, David. Oh, so nice. Oh, yay! We have the Dow tambourine. All right. So anyone who wants to get up and dance, this is the time. All right. So should we do it in soul language, English, and Mandarin? Yeah, 3 times. Okay, ready?
Okay.
Lula, lula, lee. Lula, lula, la, lee. Lula, lula, lee, lula. Lula, lee, lula. Lula, lee, lula. I love my heart and soul. I love all humanity. Join hearts and souls together. Love, peace, and harmony. Love, peace, and harmony. Oh, I washing her leave. Oh, I chanyan Wang li rong wu shi shen. Xiang an ping an he xie. Xiang an ping an he
Okay, now we just have to pray our neighbors are very happy. Okay, Jay, I hand it back to you. How's that?
Thank you, Winnie. That was great. Very lovely to see everyone in Toronto. Hello, everyone. Yeah, this is really actually important. I want everyone to notice right now how different they feel than they did 5 minutes ago before we sang Love, Peace, and Harmony, right? And this is something about this is, it's actually very important to both to flourishing, but also to this idea of expressing ourselves authentically. We all have experienced becoming less of ourselves, as we said earlier, for a variety of reasons. But we have, here at the Heart Center, we have so many tools that we can use to help us out of this. Because what causes us to sacrifice our authenticity for fitting in? It's a feeling like we're not enough as we are. It's a feeling like maybe we're too much as we are. And so I really love this concept that Dr. Gabor Mate brings in. Dr. Gabor Mate talks about the need for authenticity, and that when we can't authentically, excuse me, my English. when we can't authentically express ourselves, we actually get sick. It actually causes disease. And he traces this in his book, When the Body Says No. And so one of the things that I really appreciate about this work, and that really touches me about this, is it gives us permission to be our full self, because our health depends on it, right? So when we choose to make ourselves smaller or do something to fit in, be more normal, be more bland, maybe be a little less loud, right? I'm from New England. I'm from a loud family. So I've certainly experienced where I felt like being loud and animated, but I didn't, because it didn't seem like the right room for that. We all experience this to some degree or another. It becomes problematic when we do this over and over as a pattern. These patterns then later manifest as disease, as relationship difficulties, as psychological problems. And so this is why we use tools like singing Love, Peace, Harmony at the Heart Center. But the first step that we need to take when we're embarking on this, because not all of us are fully aware. Excuse us for a moment while Winnie, can you come on and help us out here for a minute?
Yes, I'll be delighted to speak for a minute.
Thank you so much.
So I know all of us have done a jigsaw puzzle before.
Oh yeah, jigsaw puzzle.
And in a jigsaw puzzle, there are parts that stick out. And then there are parts that are curved in. We don't look at ourselves and each other and say, why do you stick out here? We don't look at each other and say, why are you so hollow here? God didn't make us to be squares. Because if all of us were square, we wouldn't make a field. We wouldn't be quantum entangled. We wouldn't be able to hold on to each other. So if you've ever done a puzzle before, you understand that every piece of the puzzle is absolutely unique. And every puzzle has something that sticks out. And every puzzle has something that curves inward. And tonight's topic about greatest flourishing is about fully embracing all the ways that you stick out and fully embracing all of your, if you think you have handicap, but it's actually not a handicap. Why? Okay, Helen, come here, be my partner.
Ooh,
it's
okay.
like dance partner. Okay. All right, so we're gonna turn each other. Okay, so when I lean back, you're gonna lean forward.
Okay.
Okay, now lean backward. See? This is like the dance that we do. It's called the yin-yang transformation, right? Okay, perfect. Thank you, Demo. Okay. So what we think of as advantages or disadvantages, maybe one person has a bigger bank account than another. Maybe someone has more energy than another. Maybe one person has more time than another. We're not meant to compare how do I measure up to the perfect square. That's not the point. The point is to look at myself and how I fit into the big picture and know exactly who is above me, to my left, to my right, to my bottom, north, east, northwest, southeast, southwest. The point is, if I know exactly who I am, okay, let's be more concrete. Let's say the puzzle is a house, okay? So if you have a kitchen piece, you're gonna go stand in the kitchen corner, and so you have greater chance of hooking with your neighbors if you're a pot or a stove or the refrigerator. And if you are a bathroom piece like the sink or the potty, then or the shower, then you want to hang out with the bathroom section so that you can learn to find your neighbors, right? So that's exactly what it is if you feel like you work in a company or situation or family where you don't exactly fit in, maybe you're not supposed to be in that environment, right? So if I am a potty and I try to hang out in the kitchen, I'm gonna feel like a part of me is missing, and I keep looking, wait, why don't I fit here, and why don't I fit there? Because I'm not supposed to. The potty cannot fit in the kitchen, right? And the stove can't fit in the bathroom. So my point is, don't look at, wait a minute, why don't I look like everyone else? Why don't I feel good in this environment? But first we gotta look at who I am, why I am perfect, and why God designed me exactly the way that I am. Nothing more, nothing less, just absolute perfect, head to toe, skin to bone. Okay, I'm 46 years old. So like every single year, every single tear, blood, sweat, every single thing that every time I fail and every time I pick myself back up, every chapter of my life is exactly perfect. And what I find is the greatest flourishing happens when you use every single chapter in your life. Instead of, okay, I put this into this box and I put this into this box. It's like, okay, my spiritual life is over here. My social life is over here, my work life is over here, my gym life is over here. Then you end up feeling like, okay, when I'm here, I'm not that. When I'm here, I'm not that, right? So it's like, how can I create an environment where no matter what I'm doing 24/7, I feel exactly at home with myself? Okay. And I'm not right now going to invite the audience. Do you guys have anything you want to share about either blockages in connecting every part of your life? Because that's the other thing. Before there can be, let's call this harmony in love, peace, harmony in the world, it's like I get to have love, peace, harmony inside myself, right? So between my heart and my brain, between my heart and my kidneys, between my left foot and my right foot, between my left shoulder and my right shoulder, everything gets to be in connection. Okay, so anybody who wants to share a little bit, go ahead.
Well,
yes, please do.
thank you,
Tell us
Winnie.
your name and what's going on.
My name is Kat from Toronto. So blessed to be here. I'm going to share, Winnie, it's taken me a lifetime to get to this place of balance, where I do recognize many aspects of myself, fragments of myself, of my soul. And I've learned to read a room. You have to basically know you don't go into a movie theater singing, and you don't go into, like your explanation, but you don't put a fridge in a bathroom and vice versa. But it is possible. And it's the most beautiful feeling because it brings inner harmony, love, peace, and harmony, which is when we meet that part in ourselves, it is shown on their outside world as well. And vice versa, ironically, on a subconscious level, when we have things going on in our life, whether it be physical or financial or relationship, it's human nature to question, why is this happening? But when we can align through many Tao ways, such as singing or calligraphy, we find this peace, this balance of grounding within our body, within our heart, within our soul, And then we can pay that forward more to the world. But it starts with us, right? As Master Shah says, it starts with us. We heal ourselves first, you know? So just, I'm just so grateful for Winnie and Jay and to be here. Thank you for receiving.
Okay, Jay, we hand it back to you.
Everybody, I'm Chloe Ann. Thank you so much for your share, Kat. That was so beautiful. I too have something to share about Winnie's example of saying that, you know, you can't put a stove in the washroom and, you know, can't put the toilet in the kitchen. Like, it just makes so much sense. I felt healed by that because it's just how it is. Like, you know, it's how it is and perfectly okay to have things in its place. I also really resonated with Winnie going back and having compartments for her life, but also acknowledging that all of these parts still have a place in the whole life story. And I too really resonate with that in my own life, because the me that I see today and I wake up every morning as like this self is not what it was like. But knowing that I have had these practices to enrich my life with the, let's say, love, peace, and harmony that we did earlier, or the Tao calligraphy light bulb breathing practices, these practices have greatly enriched my life to the point, like, I do feel this unshakable sense of peace. Like that I can breathe again. And like actually have this joy and not feel like I have to hide the joy that I feel. Like sometimes people would probably be like a little confused, like, why is she so happy? And not having to snuff that down or stuff it down, because I can shine my light and that light can enrich other people's lives in that way too. So it's really, really exciting. Knowing that these simple practices, singing love, peace, harmony, can really bring that love, peace, harmony, because we believe it, we feel it, we embody it. So yeah, thank you. Thank you. So grateful. Whee! Yay!
So beautiful. Thank you so much, Chloe. And I wanted to share something with everyone tonight. This Bible passage.
Ooh.
It's Corinthians 12. Starting at verse 14. Even so, the body is not made up of one part, but of many.
Mm.
Now, if the foot should say, because I'm not a hand, I do not belong to the body, it would not, for that reason, stop being part of the body. And if the ear should say, because I'm not an eye, I don't belong to the body, it would not, for that reason, stop being part of the body. If the whole body were an eye, where would the sense of hearing be? If the whole body were an ear, where would the sense of smell be? But in fact, God has placed the parts in the body, every one of them, just as he wanted them to be. If they were all one part, where would the body be? Right? So, and of course, he's speaking metaphorically here about the body of the church, and how every person serves a different role. So when we go around, if I go around and I say, oh man, I am nothing like Chloe. It's going to take me 20 years to be like Chloe. But I got to get started. I got to get up early to be like Chloe, right?
Mm.
Or if I look at Winnie and I say, oh wow, she's got 5 science degrees and I've only got the 1 PhD. Like, I got to get to work. I got to go. I got a lot of years of school ahead of me to be Winnie. Well, it's a good thing. I'm not trying to be Winnie.
Exactly.
I would not make a very good Winnie. There is only one Winnie, right? And I would not make a good Chloe. There's only one Chloe. And this takes us back to what Winnie said about the puzzle pieces, right? So if we try to file ourselves down, if we try to, if we have these parts of ourselves that are too much, or that some people have told us are too much, and we try to cut them back, right? We try to trim them off. We flatten our curves, and now we don't fit into the puzzle because there's an emptiness that matches that curve exactly. And if I've shaved off that curve, I don't fit right in the puzzle anymore.
Wow.
So this is something that we get to remember, that each of us has a different strength, a different gift. As Winnie said, some of us have more energy, some of us have more money, some of us have more science degrees, some of us have more time, some of us have more strength, right? Whatever it is, we each play our part, and that's how it's meant to be. And that's what I love about this practice. We have these practices with the Tao Calligraphy Light Wall, with chanting, with movement. And it's all aimed not at making us more like each other or more like some ideal. No, it's aimed at making us more fully ourselves. It's aimed at getting rid of, releasing what stands in the way of me really being Jay, of you really being Chloe.
Yeah, I would say it enriches my life, like an enrichment.
Beautiful. I wonder if you would like to add anything, or if anybody has any more further comments in the room. I hear giggling. I see Winnie waving. Hello, everyone.
Oh, okay. Sorry, let me check. Okay. I want to share something from my heart and then give Helen and Margot a chance to share. Today, the Winnie that's standing in front of you can walk into any country, any room, and feel that I belong. How did I get there? So my mom and dad, grandparents and great-grandparents were all refugees. So, for example, I was not born in this country, and I'm not even in the country where I own a home. I'm in Toronto right now. But guess what? I feel really at home in my body. And I wonder if you can feel how settled I am. About who I am. This unquestionable confidence. I don't even need to open my mouth. There's this saying, when in Rome, do as Romans do. So for example, if I go to Rome, I'm going to eat pizza. I'm not going to be looking for dumplings. Then you might ask, Winnie, if you eat pizza when you're in Rome, but you are Chinese, are you people pleasing? Are you less authentic because you're not eating dumplings? See, this is why I must make a very clear clarification with everybody. And once you understand, maybe the perfect clarity will arise. Who I truly am is not Winnie, is not Asian, is not living in America, is not a doctor, not a teacher. who I truly am is 本自具足, already self-sufficient. Everything I want and need can come from the temple inside my body. So therefore, it doesn't matter if I'm going bathroom number 2, or I'm eating pizza, or singing Love, Peace, Harmony. Doesn't matter if I'm watching a movie. Who I am inside does not increase, does not decrease, cannot be clean or dirty. Who I truly am is part of creation. So for example, today I wear red, tomorrow I wear blue, right? When I walk into the hospital, I wear pants. When I don't go to the hospital, when I go to the yoga studio, I wear pants. Okay, so my point is I am not people pleasing when I obey or follow the rules, right? If I go into the hospital, there are certain protocols. When you fly from one country to another, there's passport control. There are baggage fees that you must pay, right? So as it turns out, the more authentic I am, the more liberated I am, the better I am at playing the game and obeying all the rules. Doesn't matter if I'm in Canada or America and China. I don't run into trouble with anyone because I'm love, peace, harmony in myself. I'm in love, peace, harmony with the politicians, government, cops, with everyone. I don't have one enemy. In fact, I always joke Winnie's ability, special talents is eating and sleeping. I can eat and sleep anywhere. Okay, with that, I want to turn it over to you guys. If you have anything you want to say first.
Yes, I want to ask
Come-
something.
yeah, come closer.
I'm Margot from Amsterdam, the Netherlands. Hi everyone. I know April, so I do also sessions of Love, Peace, Harmony, and I want to ask about this topic because it's when I feel this when Winnie is explaining about everything, it really resonate with the core of my heart. Really, it felt like there is a weight in my stomach and in my heart. And why I want to ask is, how can you be your true self in every environment? Because I'm in a spiritual workshop now, and I'm enjoying everything. My topic is to find my true self, and to be my true self, and not to be like Winnie says, a people pleaser. Because at my job, I'm doing the finance department, and I'm a finance controller. I like to people please my supervisor, and what he says, I don't argue, and it's his everything. And sometimes I want to argue, but I thought, no, I waste my energy. And then later on, it comes all back to me because I have to solve the problems. And what Jay right,
Jay.
is saying, that I'm too much or too little, then I say to myself, yes, maybe I am, but at that moment when other people are helping me, is to let me see what my flaws are, but wants to improvise me to be a better me. And that I see with the knowledge that I know now, that is my interpretation. I lead the answers to myself, what I interpret. It's not what from the person that explain it. It's because I don't listen enough to hear the whole situation, and I interpret it conflicting my heart and my critics, and that I find that somebody like me, I'm Chinese, I want to be perfect in everything, and but I am today I can see the flaws, and tomorrow I forgive myself and do it's another bright day, and I enjoy my life. So I every day learn about it, but somehow this topic made me feel that that is the reason why I'm here. Thank you so much for letting me share, but I want to ask, how can I interpret myself to hear the ones who are sharing or who are helping me, but I don't feel that they are helping me? How can I get it resonate to myself that it will solve this in my head or in my mind? Thank you, if you can answer. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And I'm going to have to say what would Winnie say in this case? Because so for one thing, you have the judgment of whether your boss can hear criticism or not, or whether you need to soften things for your boss in order to keep your status at your job and all of this, right? You have the judgment. At the same time, you also have a channel. You have a powerful channel where you know where the fullness of your shape needs to be. And what I mean by that is you're allowed to take up space in a room with your boss. You're allowed to object to things that your boss says or does. You're allowed to have whatever internal lack of resonance or internal harmony about what is happening at work. So the key, I would say, is always to listen to the God in each of us. Listen to the highest part of ourselves. Listen to your channel. I wonder what you would say about that, Winnie.
Perfect. Okay, so this is a spleen damp issue. Now I'm going to put on my TCM hat.
Okay, here we go.
Because this question is related to spleen dampness. Now, want to explain to everybody, everything is yin-yang, right? If we don't have any amount to do what other people ask us to do, you will not have a paycheck, okay? You cannot feed yourself. You will not pay your bills. So the question is, how can I do as I am told, at the same time be totally yin-yang balance, right? So dampness means stickiness. So it means that you have attachment to being liked. Now, I like to share with you 3 things. The first sentence is 心不足则多言. What that means? 信 means faith, trust. When your faith and trust is insufficient, you talk a lot. So therefore, when you walk around and you see someone who talk on the phone for a long time, like I have to convince you. No, I don't have to convince you. You like me, you stay. You don't like me, leave. What does that mean? Is that when my faith is sufficient, I don't need to talk a lot. Okay, number 2, is 爱不足则多情. That means if I don't feel totally 100% loved, then I walk around with what you shared earlier, which is I can walk into the room and I can read everyone. Okay, if I say this, then this person might be happy, and if I say that, that person might be pissed, right? So when you don't feel totally loved by everyone and everything, then you're like overly eager. Oh, how can I help you? How can I help you? How can I help you? So many women have burnout. People who give too much. People give where they're not even wanted. Okay, one of the things that is an ancient Chinese wisdom is 义不叩门. Doctors do not knock on door. 道不贱卖. You can't sell Dao too cheaply. What does that truly mean? Is that we should only give ourselves to people who are in alignment. Because there are people who serve a lot because they are needing love and validation from outside. Right? A person who is truly loved and grounded, they serve, but they don't burn out. They don't go past their limit. They know when to sleep, they know when to eat, they know when to pee, they don't poop. Okay, it's really true story. I have clients who are teachers and they said, Winnie, I don't pee during the school day. I know doctors and nurses that says, Winnie, I don't pee during my shift. Right? Why do we have a culture of doctors, nurses, teachers who can't eat 15-minute lunch break? Lack of self-love, that's why. Right? If I love myself, what do you mean I cannot pee and poop and eat lunch? That does make no sense to me. Right? So it's kind of like, yes, I will do what my boss tells me. Yes, and I love and care enough about me that I'm going to pee, poop, and drink water and eat whenever I want to. And get the job done. Right? So it's like, I am here to get the job done. Yes, and I'm here to take care of myself. Okay, number 3. This is the most important one. It says, 微不足则多怒. What does that mean? If your authority is insufficient, then you get triggered easily. Right? So, at this time, I would like to invite everybody. We're going to do some spleen moving exercise. Yes? Okay. Jay, is that okay with you? Not people pleasing at all. Okay. Okay. So I am going to do a quiet version of Love, Peace, Harmony. And I want everyone to stand up and close their eyes. You can sing Love, Peace, Harmony tune, but in your own soul language. Because that, when we sing to the same tune, then we sound like one voice. But when we sing our soul language, then we are fully authentic. We are unique and sharing our unique expression of the Tao into the world. And at the same time, I want everyone to slowly weight transfer from the left leg to the right leg. And I want you to be 100% weight transfer so you can actually stand and balance on one leg. But I want you to play with this. Okay, so I'm just putting my foot up on the screen. This is supposed to be my foot, okay? So I want you to, this is called like a walking meditation where 100, 0, 90, 10, 80, 20, 70, 30, 60, 40, 50, 50. Like I want you to like imagine you're so in touch with your body that you can notice every 10 units of weight transfer. So the yin leg becomes the yang leg, and the yang leg becomes the yin leg. So you're really learning to listen to all of your right side body, and then you're listening to all of your left side body. And I'm going to add one more movement. So this point is called UB57. It's called Changshan. So actually Master Sha taught this at the last retreat, but I'm going to see if I can adjust, and maybe I have AV team here, so somebody is going to be able to show. Okay, so this is my foot. So what you're going to do is take a step, and you're going to stimulate this point. Okay, it's called UB57. And how you find UB57 is you slide your finger down your calf, and right here, you kind of cross through the meaty part of the leg, and then it's just right here, okay? So the movement is you step, kick, step, kick. But I don't want you to do step quickly because I also want you to notice the weight transfer, right? Weight transfer from one leg to another leg. And why this is really phenomenal, because now you're learning about the give and take, the dance between yin yang when you switch the leg. And you're also learning, so the wisdom is that UB57, Chengsan, Cheng means carry, Shan means mountain. When UB57 is open, you have zero PTSD, because this is the point that opens the anus, heals hemorrhoids, and Master Sha teaching is PTSD is stored in the tailbone. So imagine, doesn't matter ABCD, whatever trauma you have had in this lifetime and all lifetime, all you gotta do is start doing this exercise. It doesn't matter if you have shoulder pain, neck pain, spleen dampness, overthinking. Okay, so everybody do this, yeah? And at the same time, okay, this is why Winnie's really good at multitasking. So if you manage to just exchange weight between left leg and right leg, perfect. If you manage to tap your UB57, Chengsan, perfect. And then if you manage to chant Left Peace Harmony in your soul language, perfect. Okay, I'm sorry, I have so many degrees. And in Love Peace Harmony, we're going to make sure our neighbors don't kick us out. So we're going to whisper. Now, I'm going to add a fourth element. The fourth element is not only are we going to whisper, but if you can't hear your neighbor, lower your voice. And if you can't hear yourself, increase the volume a little bit, okay? I want to see if we can all of us sing at the same volume. What this is training us to do is it's listening training, right? Can I make sure that I am harmonizing to the group without losing my voice? Am I giving a chance for everyone to be heard? And also, recently I found out that for every 97 units of love I give to other people, I only receive 30. So what is the true meaning? The true meaning is that if we can receive love at 100, then all of this unnecessary question and story will just disappear, right? So feel this love from everyone and everything, the stars, the moon, all the spiritual fathers and mothers. Just imagine you are in heaven right now, okay? Can you hear every Buddha, every saint, angel singing love, peace, harmony in their language? Keia soko no heia yo, hara heia ya ora nadia, ora heia nuda heia yo yo kane, hana hana sani da yo, keia hana da di da dia, ora dia da dia dia, okalia da Now just feel. You need to feel your shoulders. Feel that your ears are over your shoulders. So most people, their ear are in front of their shoulders. So imagine your ears are stacked above your shoulders. That's it. I want you to remember that. When your ears are stacked above your shoulder, you are in your authority. You don't get tired, you don't get frustrated. Oh, sorry. Thank you, AV. Thank you, AV team. Okay, maybe I should give you a side view. So when the ears are stacked on top of the shoulders, I'm not in a people-pleasing posture. Can you feel that this posture gives me authority? Can you feel how open your heart needs to be in order for you to hold this posture where your soul light is shining? Can you see how much better at listening from your left ear and your right ear? I'm gonna give a demo of what not to do, okay? Now, see, if I hunch my shoulder, now, if I stick my head out and look at the computer screen, do you think there's any chance I'm a good listener? No, because my ears are not stacked in front of my shoulders.
Please. More closer.
Okay.
I can hear you.
Thank you. So right now I'm in this posture. When I'm bending myself like this, do I look like I'm an authority? Do I look like I'm a good listener? Do I look inspiring? Do I look like I can hear you? Look at the mechanics. Is oxygen going to my ears right now? Do I inspire you to listen to what I have to say? Okay, versus this. So this is why, I don't know if the team can bring up law of Shen Qi Jing for a moment. This is why the law of Shen slide.
I will move the cam. I will move you so you can be doing
Oh.
your thing.
Yeah, that's okay. I think we're fine. Okay, that was fine. Okay, so do you want to share with us what's going on?
I have my hand in at the end of May, just all of a sudden just swelled up. I didn't injure myself in any way. I just was sitting at my desk and I put a bracelet on, and all of a sudden it started to react and it just swelled up, and it's been swelling ever since. I haven't got it, and I was in a lot of pain for a while, and I can't really move the fingers too much, but yeah.
Okay. Give me 1 second.
Sure.
Okay, so tonight we're gonna do a very special healing that has never been done in the history of time. Okay, you guys ready? So we have this Love, Peace, Harmony card. And we're gonna turn on this Love, Peace, Harmony field. And some of us have a special treasure that we're going to use that and experience what that's going to do for us. So I'm going to. Are you okay with touch?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna touch your spine.
Okay.
Okay. So gonna invite you guys to trace. Do you guys also have a card?
Yep.
You have a card? You have a card? Okay. Do you have a card?
I have a card. Yeah.
Okay. So I will put the card here for you, and then maybe.
Should I go get the?
Huh?
You want me to go get the card?
Oh yeah.
Right now,
You
okay.
can get the card. Oh, okay.
Oh no.
Yeah, you can. It's okay. Yeah, go for it. David, you also have your card?
Now you can see.
Okay, perfect. Yes.
It's been a young beautiful eyes. You need marble in the teeth, man. Perfect teeth.
Okay. So we're gonna put yours here.
Okay.
You can just close your eyes. So just connect to the idea. This is about finding the yin yang harmony between belonging and authenticity. That you 100% belong in every room you walk into, every situation you go. You are, when I was a girl, I'm an immigrant, right? I was like, oh, if only I can be popular, Imagine everybody knows you in heaven. Everywhere you walk, everyone knows you, loves you. And can you open your heart? Okay. Can I give you a reading? Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Thank you.
With no expectations of what's going to happen.
Okay.
What I receive is 100 is the brownie is fully baked. Your ability to receive love into your life is 7. Now, we're all going to use this Love, Peace, Harmony card. Just imagine, this is like the iPhone plugging into the wall, and we're going to charge. Everyone's going to trace and Love, Peace, Harmony for Michelle. And we're going to see the power of what happens with every single person is tracing Love, Peace, Harmony for Michelle. And the goal is to increase her ability to receive love from 7 to 100. And you know what's so amazing about this is that heal one, heal all. So guess what's going to happen to all of our ability to receive love? Oh yeah, baby! Also, because all of us also have the same problem. Don't we all want to be happily ever after with all the relationships?
Yeah, we want to be charged.
Okay, yes. Okay, so for this session, we're going to do the healing on Michelle, but know that everything we direct at her is gonna come right back to us. Okay. All right. So you just stand here and you gotta look at the card. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. And then I'm gonna start chanting, and you can chant also. Everyone, just vary the lowest volume. Your soul language version of the Love, Peace, Harmony. And for those who have special Love, Peace, Harmony empowerments, please turn on. touch the tummy? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Tummy.
Join hearts and souls together.
That's spleen 9 for
Spleen 9.
dampness.
For what?
Dampness.
I
Spleen
have
dampness.
spleen dampness. I love all humanity. Join hearts and souls together. Love, peace, and harmony. Love, peace, and harmony.
Okay, just report on progress. We're at 44. We're up from 7 to 44. Okay, but we're trying to get to 100. Why not? Let's see how far we can go. 55.
Peace and harmony. Love, peace, and harmony. Humanity. Join hearts and souls together. Love, peace, and harmony. Love, peace, and harmony.
72.
My heart and soul. I love all humanity. Join hearts and souls together. Love, peace, and harmony. Love, peace, and harmony. I love all humanity. Join hearts and souls together. Love, peace, and harmony. Love, peace, and harmony. Join hearts and souls together. Love, peace, and harmony. Love, peace, and harmony. Love, peace, and harmony.
reach 100. Just feel now for everyone who gave, also receive. Heal one, heal all. Imagine you are 100% open to love. How. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Love you, love you, love you. Thank you, everyone. All right, can you tell us about your experience?
Well, I started as you were touching the pressure points on my back and then on my leg. My shoulders began to relax. I was like, oh, because I'm really tense, and then but now I feel a lot more relaxed. And then when you were touching the damp spleen 9, that was like a very tender spot. She just touched it and it was very painful, and so as she kept pressing on it, the pain was just dissipating and kind of evaporating away. And so then finally I just feel more peaceful. I feel more open. I feel like all is well, like just a feeling of well-being. Yeah, so thank you so much.
Yes, I hear maybe 30 minutes. So
30 minutes
for the whole thing to clear, because I always say hiring me is like hiring a plumber, okay? But just because the gate of spleen 9 is open, my acupuncture mentor says it's 33 minutes for the chi to circulate one time around your body. So yeah, it takes about half an hour. But you can already see there's a little bit. Yeah. Sorry, but it's better than before. Before it was
Before I couldn't move my fingers very much, but now I can actually move them more. Yeah. So
they are already
moving more.
30% reduce in swelling. You can already see. So that was what, 15 minutes of chanting love, peace, harmony with all of us in this group field. And look what 15 minutes of love, peace, harmony do. Reduce your swelling by 30%, and maybe tomorrow you can let us know how it is. And that is really the power of what is possible, because it really is, if you're able to receive the love of the stars and the sun and the moon and your boss. I think that a lot of times what we don't realize is that there is Buddha light in everyone and everything. That means there is Buddha light in the
even
president.
In attorneys.
Yes.
I work with attorneys. There's Buddha light in attorneys.
That's right. Because you are Buddha and I'm a Buddha, right? Mm-hmm. When you see that, then how can this not boo, and all the illusion just melt apart.
Thank you everyone for tracing for me. Thank you so much. Thank you, Winnie. Thank you.
Okay, we turn it to you, Jay. So everybody, we use the Love, Peace, Harmony card. It's really because today was a very special day. All of us were gifted Love, Peace, Harmony because Mother Earth is in a very unique time right now. And actually, I feel inspired to ask David Ruggles to say a couple words about this special Mother Earth time, because, this work tends to attract a lot of women. And we want the men to come speak a little bit.
Okay.
If that's okay. Yeah.
Okay, sure. That's fine. Well, I was honored to practice the practice with a Love, Peace, Harmony card, and practice for Michelle and help her hands. So I was honored to be able to help serve Michelle and help her help her with her hand healing. And just the whole Love, Peace, Harmony theme is so special because it's bringing all humanity together and creating a world of love, peace, harmony. And it's kind of a grassroots effort that we're just growing more and more each day. So it's such a powerful movement, and I'm honored to be love, peace, harmony representative and have love, peace, harmony meetings in my section of the world, which is in North Carolina. So that's very special. And I guess the theme of this whole session today is just being authentic, and I can relate to that also, just because it's so challenging. The world today is very polarized. Polarized. Everyone's in their little groups, their tight-knit groups, and they all kind of subject to group thinking, and it's very difficult to go against the grain and to go your own way and to not follow the group mentality. But it's just a challenge, but it is really important to be authentic. So I can relate to that theme. So that's my thoughts on this session tonight.
Perfect, David. Thank you. Do you have a couple of words you want to share?
Sure, fine. Hi everyone, my name is
No,
Ashutosh.
closer.
Okay.
We want to see you.
I thought I was going to talk to everybody.
No, it's okay.
Okay.
We want to see some man in this,
Oh, okay.
this mission.
So hi everyone. My name is Ashutosh, and thank you, Vinny, for inviting me. I learned one thing today is like,
Look at the screen.
I'm just conceptualizing like within myself like about receiving, and I realized that, as Vinny said, like I cannot take 15 minutes break to like eat, poop, or just relax. It's me, because I work in the kitchen, and I usually just keep working non-stop for 10-12 hours just on caffeine or sugar sometimes. And I just realized I make sure that my co-workers have their breaks and relaxations, but I don't do that, and sometimes it affects my service, makes me cranky at times or upset, and not able to actually be much more better, like understanding. So I think I will take that lesson as today, like it starts from self-love, and self-love as in it's not like sitting and relaxing, having coffee, spa, or just sleeping all day. It's about being authentic, as Jay said. Like, can I be really authentic even if I upset people, or if they don't align with what I have to share? So this is two things I will take in today. Is like I make sure I have 15 minutes to eat for myself with no disturbance, and to speak my mind in a very gentle way to people. That is something I will always carry.
Thank you so
Thank you.
much. Thank you. Jay, we turn it to you to summarize our fantastic evening.
I just want to comment on the last part of what you said there, which really touched me, right? This is a practice that we engage in every day. Again, I want to emphasize that what we do here with the calligraphies, with the practices, is we remove the parts of us that are inauthentic. We remove the need to be people-pleasing. How do we do that? We become more and more, we release more and more of the darkness that obscures the shining light that each of us is. It's so beautiful to see each person shine a little more tonight through this practice, through focusing together on each other's healing and well-being. And that's why we really strongly believe in practicing. So first of all, I want to remind everyone that we meet here every week at 7 p.m. Pacific time in order to gather together, right? In order to amplify each other's prayers, each other's power, each other's focus, and to amplify the power of that, the healing power that Tao calligraphy has on our lives. And we also have a practice 5 days a week at the Heart Center. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, we have practice at 7 a.m. Pacific time. And on Tuesday and Thursday, it's at 6:30 p.m. Pacific time. And it's an hour a day where we get together and we release the negative energy that builds up. Of course, we all get into states that are out of alignment. We get testy, we get hungry, we feel overwhelmed. And this practice is a daily opportunity for us to come home to our authentic selves. So you can find that practice at breathing.heartcenter.la. That's breathing.heartcenter.la. And you can, of course, join us here at Heart Center Connection every week at heartcenter.la/connection. It's been a great week. It's been a great opportunity. I'm so glad that so many of you joined us from Toronto. So great to see you. I look forward to seeing you all again soon. And greatest love, highest blessings from our heart and our home to yours. And thank you so much. I want to thank Winnie. I want to thank everyone that brought us closer to our authentic self, that reminded us that by focusing on each other and each other's well-being, right? By focusing on Michelle's arm, we all let our authentic self out more. Because of course, each of our authentic self wants to uplift, connect, empower each other. And that's what we do here at the Heart Center. We're a loving community where you can share your strengths and your challenges with total freedom and total authenticity. Because we help you return home to your highest self. Thank you so much for joining us this week, everyone. Again, join us daily at breathing.heartcenter.la. And I look forward to seeing you all next week. Thank you so much. Love you all. Bye.
Thank you, Jay. You look handsome, dashing over here. We're learning how to say Buddha to everyone. So thank you, Buddha Jay, and Buddha Chloe, Buddha Alan, Buddha April, Buddha Bettina, and Buddha Sylvia, and my Buddha dad, Buddha David, Buddha Veronica, and we're gonna have our after party, a Buddha gathering in my place. We have lots of snacks. Okay, love you guys. See you.
Bye. Love you. Bye.